if you could tell me a little bit more about this robot. I know you had some other videos of it, but I did a tweet today. I believe Optimus is going to be the greatest product ever created by humanity, including the wheel in this, obviously. It is going to be the most successful product in history. And people will forget that Tesla ever made cars. In another 10 or 20 years, people are going to say, remember the company Sony? They used to make rice cookers and hot blankets, heating blankets. And no, that was I think the first product was a rice cooker and a heating blanket. What did you think it was? The Walkman?
Well, I was just thinking back to like the 90s, and I was like, people might think of the 40s Walkman. Yeah, I realized, well, bantering that I was off by a couple of decades. Anyways, keep going. Rice cookers, blankets, fantastic.
Right. This could be, like, we could be sitting here thinking, like, all these incredible cars, EV revolution, self-driving, all a footnote. These robots are going to become the best-selling products in the history of humanity, and they're going to change the world more than the internet.
Okay. So, Jason, first of all, give me you said 10 years or 15 years? What's the timeline for this change? I think we should put a little bit of a barricade around it here.
Well, I think people are going to start realizing this in 2 years. Okay. I think right now we see the robot kind of goofing around, just like, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, we saw like drones goofing around. We saw the DARPA self-driving product goofing around. We saw the EV one from, I think Chevy was the first EV that they leased to people and then destroyed them because the oil industry, giant conspiracy, whatever. Like, things start as toys. And then they become real. And this robot, you can tell it's a toy because the applications are doing a prank on the street and scaring somebody.
Or boxing demonstrations, as I'll show you right now. Observe.
Look at this.
Not very intimidating, but I guess technically impressive. If you're watching listening to the audio version, I mean, it's a unitary robot doing some martial arts.
Real. Are we sure this is real?
Not well. It says, Jason, right there, not generated by AI, so it has to not be, because you can't lie on the internet.
I mean, we're watching this do Tai Chi, and I think we're both having the same reaction, which is why they put the footer there. This does not seem real. But then, you know, when somebody like Dana White, who is one of the great, innovators of our time, who I would love to interview at some point. I don't want to play blackjack with him. I mean, I don't know if I can stand those stakes, man. I watch him play blackjack.
What does he play? Play a hand?
Per hand, it's got to be tens of thousands of dollars. And I see he plays multiple hands at a time. And there was a video on the internet that I just saw this weekend where his wife like comes to him, like caressing his shoulder at the table, whispers something to his ear. He kind of shakes his head. Yeah, you're right. Because he went south for $1 million with like a bad beat on like some splitting tens or whatever the hell happened. But anyway, the guy's a billionaire. He can afford to do it. He likes to get the rush from the blackjack. I get it. Better he do that than other bad pursuits. But here it is. This went viral last week. So again, things start as toys. People get curious, and then the world changes.
So in this video, we have two of the little robots, and this time they're going to box against one another. And as I said in the pre-show, they're not going to knock you out yet, but they do seem to be slowly improving. Jason, that's just not very intimidating to me. You know, that's not. I'm not scared yet.
Yeah. What if we had a blade pop out of the heel?
I am afraid of being stabbed. Yes.
I need one of these immediately. Can somebody get me one of these? What do these things cost? Like 10 grand, 5 grand?
16 to 21, I think, was what Lon pulled for us. So not that much money. I mean, like about as much as a really good 4-wheeler for your ranch, probably.
Yeah. Can somebody contact them and ask them if they would let me have one next week to play with at the All In Summit? I'd like to show up at All In Summit with this and just start walking around with it on stage and having it do crazy stuff.